All right, day 3, being posted on day 4 because there was a death in the family. So that needed to be what was happening yesterday. So I'm going to do day 3 and 4 both today. One this morning and then one later in the day. This morning is something that I wanted to show. That I should have been showing more of this over the past few days. It's just so. Today I'm going to be showing you how I automate Upwork applications. So what I put in here is I have a / command that is Upwork apply. When I type that in, it does all the manual stuff that I would do and generates CVs and full breakdowns of what the process would look like for the customer so they know exactly how I would implement what their job post is about. And then it also gives me an initial prompt and rundown of how I would actually go through building the thing. That process is very, like, the manual version of that takes a lot of time. So first I would come to Upwork, search for automation, filter by US. It's easier to work with people in your time zone. So that's why I have that. Okay, that's from the automation. That happened over here. There we go. So we're over here. Then I would go intermediate, expert, hourly, say like 30. The first price that you're hired under is not a set thing. It's just to get your foot in the door, and then you can actually tell them this is what this is worth. The idea is to at least just get them on a call with you. Payment verified is nice. Looks like all of these are. And then I do like to do 1 to 9 hires just because it shows there's a level of reliability there. There's also a lot of search terms and negative search terms that are being used here to fully fine tune what I am actually getting and going to be using. So we're just going to go through each of these and see what we've got. Automate lead management and response system for real estate wholesaling. Interesting. API automation, Microsoft Excel. Wow, they spent a lot of money. Let's look at this job post. And then it says, here's my CV. This sync is a critical piece here. I'll build an automation. I'll build lead automation. Real estate teams is finishing. Sub-minute response times, full breakdown. Boom. So we're just gonna trust here. I'm just gonna blast out a bunch of their budget's $30 an hour. We'll say 29. Let's see. I'm also just gonna see one-page website with randomized cards. I like the sound of that. Okay, there's some good ones in here. I'm not going to worry too much about wowing them. But the whole point here is I'm going for belting out volume here so that we can get a bunch of jobs. So let's see, no rate increase, cover letter, boom. Files, build that an Upwork job. Select portfolio, chatbot, select highlight, sure. And they were talking about Excel. Excel, so those make sense. 81, sure. Wonder how many connects I have. Okay. Proposal sent. We're going to do applied. Okay, next. See how quick that was? I would have had to think about what I'm entering in and all that good stuff if I didn't have this. AI automated. Let's take a look at this post. Come on, post the link. There we go. let's just double check how many connects I have. I should have like 600 or something like that. Okay, need developing workflow automation services marketing. I mean, this is pretty like empty. Lack of info. One-page website with cards, randomized cards. Need a one-page code quickly design and include random display of 3 cards on each load. Oh, this is gonna be fucking easy. When I say gonna, I mean I'm taking this fucking job. Alright, apply. Boom. I'll keep this quick because that is the whole goal here. This is my bread and butter, and I can have this done for you. I can have this responsive. I'm finding M dashes in these CVs. Please update your process so that there are no M dashes. If we are in a part of a sentence where you would normally put an M dash, put a space and then a regular hyphen and then another space like this. Because like that's a big giveaway that you're, that it's AI. An in-depth share therapy site in 4 hours. Built an in-depth therapy site in 4 hours. Had it deployed next day. Job, portfolio, select, and we're gonna go to, wait, was there anything else? Just those 2. Okay, that's within their range. Going to be my design profile. Okay. other one was weird. Okay, anyway. Applied. Finance operations automation expert. Business process automation, scripts and utilities. Let's see. Now, I would still be stuck in my first one if I wasn't doing it this way. Okay, I don't meet all the requirements. Google Sheets expert. Okay, seeking experience. Loop Google Sheets data and send clean JSON via Webhook, resimplify. Candidate will have strong understanding of data management and implement safeguards to prevent duplicate entries. I need someone who can start immediately. They're desperate. What would the approach be? So this is where I can go in and be like, you know, what would this look like? Scope reality check. That's the hard part. Interesting. It's easy and then I didn't. Chaotic client, probably already followed it. So I'm going to say no on that one. Red flags. Okay. Website design. Profile. Front and back end, like the attached website. The Zeus Network. That's a cool name. Okay. By milestone, probably. This looks like a, let's see, 500 fixed price. Whatever, we're just gonna do by project. Less hassle on there. Full amount. Does it say how much people are bidding? High is $3,500. Average is... Okay. What are we gonna do? Front and back end, like the attached website. Hoping to have this done within the next couple of weeks. Okay, and then let's go. going to keep improving every day. So we're going to drop that in, and it's going to cook, and then my next scrape's going to be even better. So I'm going to call it there, and we'll see what else I build today, and I'll be posting another video later tonight. All right, thanks for sticking around. Bye.